Welcome back, one and all, to Let's Play Shadowrun Dragonfall, the Director's Cut. I'm the Arcane Rogue. Let's continue our adventure. Last time, we came back to Harfeld Manor. We fought our way to the servants' entrance. Fought our way down. No immediate interference when we enter this area, but as soon as we open the door, of course. They're inside the lab. Call for backup. The whole security network is down. Take cover. Last time we were here, the perspective was rotated about 180 degrees. We had come down through this elevator during the run, and Monica died right in this room. This is the door into the laboratory that was at, like, the northeast in that encounter. Or I should say, this was the northeast in that encounter, so I guess the room's rotated 90 degrees clockwise. Get some eyes on the interior. Summon our muster our martial defense. And we'll get stride going. Glory? Time to activate that chrome, girl. I'm glad I brought Iger. Her firepower has been extremely useful. I'm just going to put Iger on Overwatch. And I think I'm going to do the same for Blitz. Activate Killing Hands. Is it just you two? Griffin, if you could stop missing, that would be grand. Thanks, Iger. I'm so glad I brought Iger with me. Iger proceeds to miss. Making me immediately regret bringing Iger with me. Quick strike. Can we deal with this guy's armor? That ought to help. Line of sight is blocked, huh? Okay. I mean, I kind of asked for that one. That's my own fault. Griffin, can you please hit him? Lab keycard. As you stoop to pick up the guard's keycard, something catches your eye. A flash of light. Sweeping your gaze across the room, you see a variety of terminals, all displaying flickering error messages. Whatever security Apex provided here, it's offline now, leaving the machines unlocked and unprotected. It probably won't stay quiet in here for long. We should keep moving. Not just yet. There could be valuable intel in here, and we don't even know how big this facility is. We should sweep the area for clues before pushing forward. Alright, let's do a sweep, but we should do it quickly. Every moment that we delay, we give them more time to muster reinforcements. He's not wrong, but neither is Griffin. The screen of the terminal flickers off and on and displays a flashing error code. Primary security offline. Access doors or floodlights. Please engage your LTG or designated air duct. Admin access granted. Press any key to continue. Where's the any key? You press a key at random, and the screen begins to flash. A piezoelectric beeper buried somewhere deep inside the terminal plays a series of chirps, and the system reboots itself. Then, when the screen comes alive again, it is filled with text. Welcome, Administrator. Please select from the following options. Hyperthermophile studies, artificial lymphocytes and monoclonal antibody production, hermetic techniques for slowing radioactive decay, recent development notes. Surprisingly, this entry is relatively easy to read. Skimming it over, you discover that the scientists here have been working on a variety of additional tweaks to a project called Panacea. Apparently, a batch of artificial lymphocytes developed for the project has been bound with an airborne RNA virus. The resulting microorganism is as infectious as the flu and exhibits a broadband capability to jump species and barriers. Because that's always worked out well for humanity, right? Right? The notes also discuss the bioagent Doom and the resident scientists' efforts to deconstruct it. It appears as though they are attempting to improve upon the formula in some way. Oh, great, yeah. An improved Doom virus. That sounds fantastic. Hypothermophile. The information in this entry is impossibly dense. It would take you a week and a stack of scientific journals to fully decipher. Most of the text on the screen is nonsense. You catch a few words here and there, but for the most part you're lost. From what you can pick up, it looks as though this lab was studying animals that thrive in extremely hot environments. That's what hyperthermophile means. For what purpose, you cannot say. If we had biotech, we would be able to do something with this. Artificial immune cell. Okay. Let's skim the entry. The entry is overflowing with complicated magical figures. It would take a skilled mage to decipher it. We'll skim it. We don't have enough spellcasting to study it. The magical theory detailed here goes way over your head, but you're able to pick out bits and pieces of what the entry is saying. Apparently, the hermetic theoreticians have developed a way to stabilize decaying isotopes. The technique has proven effective at prolonging the half-life of radioactive material well beyond its usual limits, and preventing it from emitting harmful radiation in equal measure. There's no data to hint at what the ultimate goal of the project might be, but the potential applications for a technique like this are almost limitless. There's a moment of silence as the group absorbs everything you've just read. I don't like the looks of this, Griffin. I don't like it at all. Glory, do you have any insights? A few. I think that Panacea is a sort of delivery system for Doom. It's a virus, airborne and highly infectious, and it can produce Doom antibodies on command. The radioactive payload of the Doom antibodies is stable, somehow. Dormant. Magical research is over my head, so I don't know how that ties in. All of this makes me feel extremely uneasy. Doom is dangerous enough on his own. I don't like the idea of Valclair tinkering with it. Blitz? I think we're wasting time talking about this, Chief. Who cares what this direct is supposed to do as long as we stop it all? That's all that matters. Iger? I told you about those stories I'd heard. The stories about Doom being deployed in border skirmishes. Well, spared you the goriest details. Didn't want to give you nightmares. So here's what I think. We need to put a stop to this, and we need to do it now. Whatever's going on around here, we have more important things to do than to stand around talking about it. Let's move. Alright. Let's check out this room real quick because it's open. Repaired jack point. What's that? Uh-huh. Oh, this is where Monica jacked in. Okay, never mind. We came in. Right. We came in from the servants' entrance. This was the... Okay. That makes more sense. Never mind. Rogue is talking out of his behind. Let's keep it moving. A message flashes onto the status panel at your approach. Primary security offline. Card key entry required. There's a key card. Apex control entity offline. The good thing that Apex is gone. Alright, looks like we got a trio of guards here. Open door there, open door there. Open doorway here. Okay. Iger, you're supposed to be a better shot than this. Grenade! That's what you get for putting all your units together, Grog! Grenade! Jerk! Take that. Glory, get back there and hit that guy. Downside to Iger is how slow she is. Compared to pretty much everybody else. I love how I put magic resistance at the end of my spell book and it just appears right there. It's like my spellbook just reorders itself just to mess with me. Good. Nullify as much of his armor as we can. Not enough ammo. Reload. Okay. Nope. Yeah, let's check the small rooms off to the side first. Some emails. Nairi. I know you need to pass through multiple checkpoints to get outside for your smoke break, but that's no reason to break protocol and smoke in the lab. The material that you are working with is dangerous, and your laziness is putting people at risk. Tyla. Please stop asking me where my work has taken me. I know you can't. You know I can't tell you that. I made it clear when we parted at the train station last year. Security on this project is tight and all of our outgoing email is being scanned. Although we have been quite busy recently, I believe we are nearing a breaking point and I can come home to you and Felix soon. Klaus, again, excellent work on the venting system. Everyone is pleased with your performance. It seems like only yesterday that you were one of my interns, and here you are, a newly appointed department head. Beyond everything that I told you earlier, you also have the access to the guard storeroom in your section. Use access code 1247 in case of an emergency. That's for level 4 personnel and above, though, so keep it to yourself. That's good to know. More guards! Okay. There's a point where we can hack in. You know what? Let's go this way. Blitz. Iger, you can just hang out here and overwatch that door. Nice. Okay. Looks like I probably missed my opportunity to use that. Safe is locked. Blitz, can you jack in there, buddy? Guy goes, oh, I'm gonna go in here. Sees Glory, it's like, nope. Alright, let's see what we got in the Matrix. I see. Okay. No real cover. Move Iger to there. Oh, great. We're dealing with this again. Great. Okay, one moment. I don't know what it is, but like I have to save the game, put down a manual save in order for that glitch to resolve itself. And it's really frustrating. No, there's a black I see hiding right there. Of course there is. Dang it. Did not anticipate that. You're gonna walk up to point blank range, you're gonna pull out your sniper rifle. That's not how you use this. Okay. We'll try again next turn. Okay. Let's have this. Let's do this again. Try this again. I don't want it. Yeah, I wanted an assassin. Oh, cute. Okay. Great. Right, they're doing damage directly to Blitz. He's gonna get KO'd. The alarm state got too high. Send the attacker out the scout. That was it, apparently. All right. Blitz, any particular reason you're walking? All right. That was weird. What is this? Door panel. Security code. 1247. Cool. No medical supplies, huh? Well, that sucks. Oh, premium medkit, Bimono gold. Neat. What's this terminal saying? Message, Brochard Hans, Adolf, Ingrid. Let's read them. Need to organize an all-staff meeting to discuss lab safety. Everybody is overworked and overstressed, and that's a perfect recipe for accidents. We cannot afford any more accidents. The loss of Van Week has been hard on everybody. He was well liked, and watching him die in such a horrible fashion has been hard on morale. The staff is committed to the cause. They all know what they signed up for, and they know how important this is, but losing such a good man because of such basic lapses in lab safety has been a difficult pill to swallow. I'm writing this to request additional security for the animal testing lab. You know how large and vicious these creatures can be. That sounds like hellhounds. Without more trained handlers on staff, we're begging for another accident. I'd also like to repeat my request the animals be defanged, declawed, and muzzled, preferably someplace far away from the lab. Our having to use them is unavoidable due to their genetic similarity to our targets, but that doesn't mean we can't take precautions. Just wanted to thank you for pushing to bring the new hermetic lab online. Good to know that you're listening to our requests. The research that the hermetic researchers have been doing should make our work with the panacea much more manageable. Where's my team? guys. This is a drone remote control box with both manual and direct rig controls. Although its small screen is cycling error messages, appears to be partially functional. Yeah, sure. We'll take it. Blitz? Blitz, you good? He's good, I guess. I would like for my team to catch up. Do I need to throw down a save to get this to resolve whatever glitch this is? Maybe a save and then a load? I'll be back in a second. Yeah, apparently save load is the power that I need to use because reasons. Like, am I experiencing memory leak or something? Or is this game just horrifically glitched? How do I get in there? Large crack that runs right through this section of wall. Yeah, I want in. There's enemies in there. I guess I don't. You know what? I wonder if that's something that can be done through that security terminal. I thought I checked out everything on there, but we'll see. Anyway, that'll have to wait for next time on Let's Play Shadowrun Dragonfall, the Director's Cut. Until then, I've been the Arcane Rogue, and as always, I hope you have a wonderful day.